Well, it seems someone's here. How do you do, N64 boys? How do you do? Assuming that that's not the chat from last time. Which it's not. Am I coming through on this? Can people hear me? Let me crank it up a little bit more. See if that helps. Does that help any? I don't know. I can't actually tell. I'm not actually able to hear myself. Maybe if I put on these magical headphones. Oh wait, wow, I am loud. Okay. Let's turn ourselves down a little bit. There we go. Assuming that's, regular. Actually, that's not regular. So many knobs to turn. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Oh gosh, wow. Wow, hello. Wow, hello people. Everyone just showed up. Good evening, Epicness 1449. I'm having issues with my microphone. Give me a moment. How are you doing, Epicness? Ah, hello, Matthew. Welcome, my good two sirs. Welcome to the sanctuary. Well, this isn't gonna work. There. Oh, goodness. Gravity Falls, you say, Epicness 1449. I don't know what that is. What is that? Feels so strange hearing myself in this weird, sulky voice, like, yes. Hello. Indeed. Glad to see that you're doing good, Matthew Dillon. Is that... I don't know how to say your last name, so I'm going to just call you Matthew. Oh, hello, Tar. Good to see you, Tar. How are you doing, Tar? And Matthew, that tends to be how I spend my nights nowadays, too. It, could be worse. If anything, at least there's, a myriad of stuff you can watch. I've personally been currently watching gameplays on a game called Firewatch. Very interesting game. What have you been watching, Matthew? And Epicness, it's a show. Gravity is a show that just ended on Disney a couple days ago. Highly recommended. Oh, it's a Disney show. I didn't know that. I see, Epicness. YouTube commenter. Hey, I remember you. Nice potato. You have a very nice potato. Cheers to your potato. Hello, the 6 people that are watching. I'm glad that you could join us on this evening, being, whatever we're doing. Stuff. Let's all have a conversation about wonderful things. What should we all talk about? Ooh, Alex Park. Hello, Alex Park. You ask me, how many years have I been pursuing graphic design? That's a trick question. Professionally, about a year and a half. I made a couple of, comic book prologues, and then, like, Bionicle Derelicts, and I also made another one. Then after that, it just kind of shot off from there, and then I went to school. So, really, about a year. Maybe a year and a half, technically. Matthew, your last name is pronounced Dion. Oh, but Matthew is fine. I usually just watch LEGO reviews and some gameplay videos. Yeah, me too, Matthew, me too. Thank you, Jack, for saying I have such a cool voice. I've contemplated, so has anyone else watched Markiplier's, quiet Let's Plays? What if I actually did that as an entire thing where I just do quiet Let's Plays? I don't know if that would actually get anywhere, but it would definitely be the opposite of what most game players do, because usually they're all very loud, as was I when I was a game player. But to think that there would be a sulky game player, the thoughts. So thank you, Jack Trace. I'm glad you think my voice is cool. Yes, YouTube commenter, at least the camera is working today. I also fixed it from last time. I finally figured out what was going wrong, and if it freezes, I can actually fix it again. Thank goodness. Lord Shadowgear, it's great. It is late, but it's also great to see you here. Glad to see you could join the party. Hello, you and you 12 people along with Shadowgear. It's sad to see people who don't deserve attention get millions of people to back them up, but people who need support and want feedback only get 10 people. Yeah, it is a pretty stupid world we live in, unfortunately, but by golly, the 10 people that support those that actually need it are usually better than, the millions of people that support the others anyways, so I guess really it's a merit of character. James Assumption, hello, where have I been? Well, I haven't been anywhere. I've just been off the internet. Been going to school, been doing some music stuff, but mostly been going to school, full-time college, as a graphic artist. Lord Shadowgear, you would totally watch a quiet Let's Play? That's awesome. Maybe I'll try that, see how that goes. Epicness, try it. Also live streams with gameplay. Oh bro, I could play, right now, if you wanted. I'm not so sure how to do that, but I could figure that out, I'm sure. You could do gaming in your own way. Hey, MC Hero 2003. Welcome to the Sanctuary, MC Hero 2003. Gaming in your own way. Yeah, it would be pretty cool. Alex Park agrees. The screaming is kind of disruptive. Tar, you'd watch it? That's pretty cool. Hey, Scario. Hello. I've missed you too, man. Welcome to the Sanctuary. It's glad to see that you've joined us on our little batch of Midnight and Sandy people. BioMarvel 740, welcome here, you and the 15 people that are here tonight. You ask me, what are your thoughts on Bionicle Rise of the Toamata and the custom Bionicle Wiki? Bionicle Rise, I don't think I've seen it. I've kind of fallen out of tabs with the Bionicle community, or the BioTube community, but the Bionicle show is coming out on Netflix on March 4th. Me and a couple friends of mine are going to binge watch them together. Heck, I could probably do a live stream doing that too, because why not? Matthew Dion, I just saw the video you posted, and I have to say I'm sorry to hear about everything. I appreciate your empathy. I currently kind of relate, since I'm partially struggling in school and am very indecisive as to what to pursue in life. Man, that boat. People always sit there and say, oh yeah, I totally know what to do with my life. And it's like, what about the rest of us? Where we could do a lot of things, and we'd be happy to do a lot of things, but we actually have to pick one? What a terrible thing. Yeah, I understand that. that indecisiveness. All I can say is I hope you can balance supporting yourself and continuing to love what you do and realize we'll be here and listen. Man, people on the internet at night are undoubtedly the most supportive people I have met. As a collective, you and the other 19 people that are here. I'm glad to see that you're here, Matthew Dion, and I hope that you can also find some balance in what's going on at school, because by golly, I'm curious as to which level of school you're in, because, you know, each one has its own problems. Middle school, high school, college, whoopee. YouTube commenter, why aren't you making videos anymore, and why are you only doing live streams? Oh, YouTube commenter, I posted a video. Speaking of not posting videos, I just posted a video. Go watch it and then come back, or put it in a new tab. Do whatever you want. Alex K, welcome back. Welcome back to our little live stream club. It's great to see you. I'm doing all right. I'm what's the word? I'm contemplative. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm contemplative. How are you doing, Alex? Oh, and another Alex. Right, there's an Alex K and there's an Alex Park. Lovely. I saw that you uploaded and then went back, watched a few of your older videos. How satisfied are you with all that you've accomplished on this channel? That's a good question. At the time that I was actually making the videos, I wasn't really that, I didn't feel that accomplished in it, because I had dreams that I wanted to make things so much bigger and so much greater, like the whole entire Bionicle Derelict series, along with 2 other series to kind of put on top of that, and I thought that I could totally do it because people do it all the time. But what I didn't realize is entire corporations are the ones that actually back those sort of things up. And then realizing that I was only one person, that I couldn't make 3 shows simultaneously somehow, was just disorienting, I guess. It didn't feel good. So when I look back at it now and I see the amount of people that thoroughly enjoyed the videos now, I look and I'm actually really shocked to see that, like, collectively I have over 1 million views and I think over 7,000 subscribers now, and that's just a huge astronomical number, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. And therefore, when I look back on it now, I see something that was actually worth doing in its time. As for going back to it, unfortunately, when I actually, being in the kind of media business in general, sorry, I'm going to go on a tangent. I'm going to get all the comments to start piling up again. Being in the business of media in general, you actually experience with the price tags that are attached to everything. And oh my goodness, you would not believe how much people get paid to do stop motion films. Not even stop motion films, like the section in Hugo, which is a movie about a kid in a train station. There's this sequence that's about maybe 8 seconds long that was of a toy mouse rolling around in a box that was stop motion. The people that got paid to do that are very happy with themselves right now. So yeah, blah blah blah, seeing the price tag and seeing that I would actually have to make even half that much to live off of doing stuff that I did on this channel before it's disconcerting, but nonetheless, conclusively, I feel accomplished regarding what happened on this channel, but I always wished that I could do so much more, and I never got that opportunity. Michael Pamplona, hi, it's great to see you in our little band of midnight monstrosities. I don't know. Jack Trace, honestly, I understand very well your situation. I went through the same thing. Everything was great. In a moment, it became so bad. And the last 5 years, yeah. I've noticed that depression has become so much more of a pandemic over the last couple decades, just because of the way that people behave now these days. Jack, it's a bit, yeah, and Alex K looks like he's in the similar boat too. Yeah, that it's difficult, especially when you have a situation that happens and no one ever gives you the circumstances to help you get through it properly, because in order to do it right, you have to go to a therapist. In order to go through the therapist, you have to pay someone to be your friend and listen to you. And then after that, you have to pay them to help you process your own thoughts and emotions, which is something that you should have been doing to begin with, which means that you're like no longer taking responsibility for the thoughts that you were having previously, and therefore you don't actually get to process them correctly, and etc. And then the people that are closest to you are the ones that are supposed to be your therapists, and if they're incapable of being able to do that for you, then it makes it so there's like this whole entire chain of just and the world becomes very sad very quickly. So yeah, for all the people that are depressed, by golly, I'm in the same boat, and it really sucks, but I want to sit there and say that don't worry, everything's going to get better, but sometimes that's just not the case. But undoubtedly, don't worry, you have something that is actually worth living for. That's something that I've actually been contemplating over, like I have to tell a story real quick. I'll get to Jack Trace soon, or Michael Pamplona. I didn't know that you were here. Michael Pamplona, welcome. Anyways, I gotta tell this story. So for the last 2 months, for people that were here during my first live stream, I've spent the last 2 months literally bedridden. I couldn't get out of bed because I was simply so tired. I wasn't actually sick, but I mean, like my parents thought that I had a sinus infection, so we went and got antibiotics, and they didn't work, and I was still tired. I was still exhausted. I couldn't get out of bed every single day. I pretty much went to school, came home, went to bed. That was it. There was no in between. It was absolutely awful. Where am I going with this? Oh, right. And there did actually come a point for the last 2 weeks where I officially decided that death would not be a terrible idea. But right at the end of that 2 weeks, or actually at the beginning of that 2 weeks, I got to play a show down in Buena Vista, Colorado, which was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And that is what got me through those 2 weeks where I was just done. And this last week, I've finally actually been able to recover and be able to get up and have energy and do things. So that was my point, is that you will have a reason to live, whatever it is. The point, and it might be a particular skill, it might be something special that you are, it might be something special that you do. Everyone talks about being depressed on the internet, but by golly, I'm gonna join that club. So be depressed and don't be proud of it, but be willing to fight it always, because it's a battle that not everyone understands, but for the people that do understand, they often just give up and give into it. And if you decide that depression isn't actually going to define you, that you're willing to fight it with everything you got, then it makes it so that you are twice the man that, or woman, we're not sexist here, you are twice the person that anyone else is capable of ever being. Let's move on. So I hope you find the way to a better life. Thank you, Jack Trace. I hope you find a better way to a better life too. Michael Pamplona, you said, what do you think of the new iBIONICLE? Man, I think I've asked or answered this question about like 12 times now. It's as far as the TOA. Okay, so 2015 TOA, they're all right. 2015 villains, absolute crap. 2016 TOA, I bought them all. I haven't bought an entire line of TOA in a decade, just about. I loved them, and I bought all of them, and I bought all their creatures, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So, Lord Shadowgear, oh gosh, we're playing this game. Oh gosh, I'm gonna play catch up again. Gosh, I am so sorry. Alright, Alex Park is the last person to have commented, and I'm going to scroll up to Lord Shadowgear. The creepy buzzards from Mad Max don't come out at night to hunt. They come out to hug. That's great, Lord Shadowgear. I'll keep that in mind. Jan Bremer. Hey, Jan Bremer. That's a new name that I haven't seen in the comments yet. Welcome. Welcome to the sanctuary. What will you do next, or the next stream? I honestly have no idea. Everything that I do is in such a flux of everyone else's schedules that I've got no clue. Epicness. I honestly know how you feel, man. I actually got turned away from a job at a GameStop a day after being at the job fair. Dude. I've got so many issues with GameStop, man. I cannot explain it. They frustrate me to no end. I am very sorry to hear that. BioMarvel 740. I think a live stream of that would be cool. You were referring to gameplays, right? Oh, no. You were referring to the Netflix being Netflix, yeah. Oh, Gano. Hey, Gano. It's glad to see you. It's glad to see you. I'm glad to see you. We're all glad to see you. Us and the 28 other people that are here. Welcome, Gano. Makuta Singonis. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna call you Makuta96. I'm glad to see you're here, Makuta96. Honestly, your videos were always really entertaining. It brought me a smile. Go, you are such a nice person. I keep being you. That's more than enough for any of us. I very much appreciate it, Makuta96. Scario. Hey, Scario. I was disappointed that I couldn't go to last Denver Comic-Con, even though I live in the area. How was it? It was my first time there. I didn't really know how to behave, so I just stood at my booth really awkwardly. It was pretty hilarious, but I am going next year. I'm actually supposed to build a Lego Build Your Own Adventure game so that people can play it at Comic-Con, but we'll see if that actually comes to fruition. I really hope it does, but yes, I am going next year, so you should come too, and we can play my little game together, and it'll be great. Hello, MC Hero 2003. Glad to see that you are here this evening. What a lovely day. Fries 101 reviews. Hooray, a live stream. Hooray, Fries 101 reviews. I'm glad to see that you're here. CBW, question mark. I don't understand what that means. I'm going to keep going. When you say enjoyed, I actually think you mean still enjoy your videos. Never stop to entertain, nor thanks, Alex K. Michael, is it Pamplona or Pampion? I can't read it from here. It is Pamplona. Bio, you are my childhood YouTube. Oh man, that's encouraging. Thank you, man. MC Hero 2003. Do you think you are going to do live streaming now? Well, I mean, it's the only thing I really have time for these days. Just kind of setting up the computer to do this little thing and talk to people. It's really, I just have time to talk sometimes now, and that's really it. Shame, really. Hashtag midnight monstrosities. Yes. Alright. Hey, iBIONICLE. Remember watching your Crime Pays in Pain video back in 2010. Nice job on it. Thank you very much, Toas of Cinema 98, and I'm glad to see that you're here with us tonight. I actually have been facing clinical depression. My family doesn't even know. Yeah. Bro, Epicness 1449. My good sir. I totally know how you feel. It's even a little bit more annoying because I've actually tried / continue to try to explain it to my parents, and they, I mean, like, I am thankful for them to consistently try and push me through what it is that I go through, because they give me no sympathy, but at the same time, that lack of sympathy makes it so that it gives me the strength to keep on trudging through the garbage that I have to go through sometimes. And they kind of put reality into perspective, and it really helps me, just because Having someone there that is still willing to stay and not leave you, but nonetheless isn't going to sit there and pretend like you're hissy fit. Hissy fit meaning, your actual depression is something that should hold you back. That's what really helps me with my parents. If your parents actually don't know, you probably should open that up at some point, but it also kind of depends on what kind of people they are. It always is it's a gamble. It's always a gamble. Matthew Dion, thanks, man. I'm currently in junior high school. Man, I've got the weirdest stories from junior high school and struggling and stuff. Just been struggling keeping up grades, especially math and engineering in June. Wait, you said engineering in high school. Currently a junior in high school. I can read. But you have engineering in high school? You must go to a really cool high school. And an actual sleep schedule. Man, me too. Hence, we're all here. Us and the 29 people that are here with us. Welcome, by the way, everyone that's here. That aside, though, I just want to let you know that I've always enjoyed your videos, especially your stop motions. In fact, I've been thinking about making stop motions videos for myself and starting small on YouTube channel. Do you have any advice? Yes, I do. You will have dreams that blow up really quickly. Be sure to always keep them in the back pocket. Never stop progressing towards them, but in the meantime, always be continuing to work on your skills until you get to the point where you can make those dreams a reality. Don't be afraid to not have the ability to accomplish those dreams right away. Be willing to work towards those dreams slowly. Also, moderation. Do everything in moderation. Don't have a stop motion-a-thon for 12 hours. Don't do that. Trust me. Anyways, so yeah, it's like just learn the basics, and then once you learn the basics, then learn the next thing. Once you learn the next thing, learn the next thing, and especially with the programs that you use, always be sure to know how to use programs in general, because all programs look the same. All programs are the same, they just look a little different in what they do and what they're compatible with. So computer programs, just be sure to, whatever computer programs you work with, be sure to be able to know how to use 2 or 3 of them so you can bounce in between them in case one disappears. Jack Trace, for thoughts about psychotherapist. Indeed, Jack Trace. Solaris, hello Solaris. Welcome to the sanctuary, glad to see you're back. Same here, I am going through really depression. Man, hearing other people going through depression is never something that I enjoy to hear. But by golly, I hope for the best for you 3 or 4 that have been expressing that you're in that kind of boat too. We are rowing this boat together. Speaking of boats, Alex K. Actually, you need to voice Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid. Man, I don't remember how Solid Snake sounds. I've been playing a lot of Deus Ex Human Revolution. I've never asked for this. All I can sit there and do is think about talking about Adam Jensen. Bruh. But I don't remember how Solid Snake sounds. So, yeah, that's the best I can do. Hey friend, feeling any better? Hey, Minazor27, welcome to our little midnight stream. Midnight live stream. Midnight stream? Whatever. Glad to see you're here. I should probably clarify that in that video, I'm talking about a very mature thing, and my day-to-day life isn't really that challenging. It's that the reality that all those day-to-day happy things aren't acclimating towards something that'll be more beneficial in the future. That's the part that actually starts to get to me. So in reality, I'm not in a terrible boat, but there do come a couple of days where I just sit there and think, dang it, why is it I keep on getting stuck in the same rut, doing the same thing over and over again. Everybody complains about this, and I'm falling into the exact same boat. Boat is a common theme this night. And I want to make sure that I don't fall into that boat, considering my boat, of all boats, is a boat with a hole in it, and it won't actually get me anywhere in real life, and I'll just sink. I'm going to take this off because I am roasting. Back to hardcoreness. Alright. Alright. I'm so happy to hear you're doing it. Thank you. I think. I'm lost. Of course, I'm always lost. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna have to do a lightning round now. Alright, because there's only a few comments to go through. Yo, hello, gamer man. Gamut? GMM. Hello, GMM. Welcome to the sanctuary. Glad to see you with us. My comment got cut off. At least the mobile, anyways. I just wanted to know if you had any. Oh, yeah, I answered that question. Okay, just wondering what this live stream is about, but I think I figured out. Oh, but Toro Zelif, welcome to the sanctuary. Glad to see you here. BioMarvel 740. How did you come up with the video Standoff? Oh, so Standoff it's your favorite one. Glad to hear that it was your favorite one. Standoff was the start of, so the original inspiration for Standoff was that one sequence where Nuru whips out his gun. That was the inspiration for the entire thing. It was a test it was a test for motion tracking and other stuff. But the inspiration for it was that it was supposed to be an ongoing series of stop motion, not stop motions, where they would just kind of be little comical skits that could fill in between the bigger stop motions as I was producing them. That was the inspiration for that. Alex Park, what you said in your update video was pretty thought-provoking, especially the stuff about your work culminating in the success of others. Makes me wonder how much you must help others rise before you... Okay, don't make me cry. Yeah. Yes, I suppose. I mean, in reality, I do like seeing people succeed. I really like it. I can't deny that it's a great thing to see, but when people take advantage of that, that's when it starts to really hurt. But yeah. I like seeing people succeed. Anyways, gosh, you got me all flustered. There you go. It must be 1:13 in the morning. By the way, just have to say, love your wall of Bionicle comics. Yes, thank you, Matthew Dion. It is all but 2. I'm missing the Ignica introduction and a different print of Fractures from the Hortica series. It's a pretty nice collection. It's quite lovely. CBW style. Oh, custom Bionicle waiting. Right. We are waiting for. Right. I see Stoa Cinema 98. We are waiting for the other moment to striff tonight. Oh my gosh. Tonight. You should join TTV. Oh man, oh, Kemzal. I don't think I've seen your username yet. Hello, Kemzal. I have to welcome everybody. Join TTV. I don't see that happening. They're a very different group of nerd than I am. I have no idea. I am going to Denver next year. I hope to meet you at Comic-Con. Gamo, we'll be there. I'll meet you there. You will see me. I'll have a nice big panel with the Lego people, all the big Legos. You will find us, and I will be there, and it will be great to see you. I'll find some present for you. Glad to see that you're here, Toa Cinema 98. I thought I said Toa Cinnamon. Toa Cinnamon 98. Do you gaming? There are these YouTubers called the Creature Hub, and they're based. Oh yeah, the Creature Hub. I've heard about. I literally just heard about them recently. I haven't actually thought of contacting them. Might be something worth doing. Who knows? Yeah, because I remember someone told me that the Creature Hub is based in Denver. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, or try joining BCC, Bionicle Comedy Central. And yeah, they approached me when I was AFK on the iBIONICLE channel. Would have been kind of cool. Anyways, big hugs, everybody. Yes, Michael. Big hugs for everyone. Big hugs for everyone. You should try funny gaming videos with friends or play horror games. Just a thought. Horror games, man. I tried to go through, I don't remember what the horror game was called, but it wasn't really a horror game. It was more just like a puzzle and run game. But it scared the living doodle biscuits out of me. I don't even know if I could handle actual legitimate scary games. Could go. Whew. I want to work at Lego. Me too, Gano. I would love to work at Lego. Going to see Deadpool movie late today. Looking forward to it. Oh man, Matoro. Glad. I'm really excited to see Deadpool 2. I shouldn't be, because it's gonna be an interesting movie, but let's be realistic. I can't not watch it. Deadpool is like the #1 superhero of my repertoire of superheroes. I love Deadpool. Deadpool is my bae. Like Lua is my bae. They're kind of the same character, except for one's red and vulgar. Anyways, saw it on Valentine's Day. I really like it. Right. Good to see that Deadpool is a good movie. What people don't realize is that stop motion eats your life and soul. Hey, Turigius, I'm gonna call you 8V. 8V. Yes, it does eat your soul, and it takes years and years and years to make. You understand, my good sir. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Funny story from Epicness. I told my friend IRL that I was liking Blake Belladonna from Ruby. Next day, my messenger inbox was filled with pics of him. I'm 19. Oh my gosh. That must have been a very interesting day. Mavra333, that's a new username. Welcome to the sanctuary. Saw your video. Many YouTubers I like are moving on to new things. I totally support you in whatever you do. Thank you, Mavra. Thank you very much. Oh, MC Hero will be RB. Okay. We'll let you come back later. I see. Curious, how are your skills? There's always something in IT, even on YouTube. IT. Let's see. I can fix dummy problems on a computer, but I can't actually fix legitimate problems yet. I don't know computer language all that great. I've taken one class on JavaScript and HTML, but I know how the interface works, but I don't know the actual language. Anyways. When will the hat be destroyed? When your mom eats a sandwich. But yeah, stop motion is no cakewalk. That is true. Never finished Human Revolution. Oh man, I don't know how far I am in it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't know how far I am in it, but I really want to finish it. I played it through the first playthrough that I'm doing still right now on the hardest difficulty. Absolutely love it on the hardest difficulty. It is. I would have it no other way. Let's see. Where am I in the game? I finished Montreal. I went back to Detroit, and I'm going back to some island. Yangzhou Island or whatever. Yeah, that's where I am in the game. Right when spoilers. Anyways. Okay. Geez, a lot of us had no idea you went through this. Yeah, I wasn't really, I didn't make it public because I thought it would be inappropriate to talk about, but considering that the tides have turned, and it's kind of a thing of the past now, I'm really free to talk about it now. It's actually quite a long, in-depth, incredibly depressing story, which I will not discuss this live stream, but perhaps I will discuss it later. Oh, the whisper voice. Yes, Alex K. Oh man, you like the Adam Jensen voice? Thank you very much. Very much, Jack Trace. Love Deus Ex. Glad to see that you love Deus Ex. It's also one of the best games I've played too. What video game platforms are you on? I actually only have retro games. I have a PS2 and an Xbox original and a Game Boy SP because it's all I can afford. I can't actually afford, real stuff. However, I have, a $6,000 Macintosh that I play games on. So I'm a PC gamer. My big thing is Guild Wars 2. That is my game. That is my game. Unfortunately, I'm still actually really bad at it. But that's kind of the big game that I play. It's a fun game. Just want to let you know. Oh, hey, Gravity Hurt Studios. Glad to see that you've made it to the live stream. Welcome. And I'm glad to hear you think I'm awesome. I think you're awesome. I think you'd be a good Let's Player. Thank you. Your MNOG 1 and 2 Let's Plays are something I still go to when I get depressed. You make me have the feels, man. Good goo. Bless you. Thank you very much for saying that. My boat just so happens to be the Titanic after things. Shadow Gear, there is something funny about us depressed people trying to explain how we feel, because sometimes we make the funniest analogies to our expressions. When I was recording the video that I was making prior to this live stream, I was talking about how I'm a spoon and how everyone always just used me to stir their soup and their cereal and then just throw me into the dirty dishes like everyone else. It was great. It was great. Speaking of Deus Ex, Invisible Ink is awesome. Falls under the same cyberpunk genre. Oh, good to hear it. I'll check it out. Hello, Tahu Fire Warrior. Glad to see you're in the live stream. How behind am I on comments? Not that behind. Okay. Doing another midnight live stream. Yes, James Fulton. Yes, I am. Glad to see that you're here. Pickles. Yes. How did you come up with the names of your mocks? Oh, this is actually a real story. You combine the prefixes and actually, this is a real thing. Okay, so, Jep was made by a fellow YouTuber called Carano. He just straight up said, "What about the name Jep?" And I'm like, "I like it. Sounds good." That was really the end of it. That's how Jep was created. Nuru. Nuru, I had that name for like ever, and I never actually, I had a mock of a Metru Matoran I called Nuru, and that Matoran transferred into the Nuru that you know today. And Toruk and Moktau are from Avatar, the movie, not The Last Airbender, the Blue People movie. There was the Blue People, the Na'vi. They had a word for when someone was able to tame a particular pterodactyl bird thing, and it was called and they called the person a Toruk Moktau, and that's where the names come from. It's Toruk and Moktau. Just put them separate, and there they were. Ta-da! That's where they come from. All right. And then Kellero was a fan, suggested it. I don't remember who, unfortunately. And Kellero never actually made it to the screen, unfortunately. So most of you don't even know who that is. And then there was one more person. There was one more Matoran that I had. I don't remember his name, but those were like the four main ones. Oh, and then Ganon. Ganon's not mine. just to clarify, Ganon is actually the IDS Studios cameo mock of mine. Anyways. Your mocks have always been killer. Thank you very much, Matthew. FYI, don't join the TTV site. It's Rainbow Land. Thank you, Tirigisus. I will keep that in mind. I totally just butchered your name, didn't I? Finally have myself mock back. Glad to hear it, James Fulton. Have you thought of scheduling these streams so they are consistent? I haven't, and I mean, I don't know if I could even keep up with that schedule considering, like I said before, the way my schedule works is that I'm usually on standby for a lot of other people to help them when they need me, but I only help them when they actually, contact me. And if they do contact me, then I have to like readjust my entire schedule to like fit that, and then I have to readjust it again for whoever the next person is. Blah blah blah. So my schedule consistently is pretty much in flux, so I don't know if I could actually keep a consistent schedule. How was your day? Hey, Corwin Garden. Glad to see that you have joined the live stream. Glad to see you here. My day was actually pretty good. There's this girl. It's always a girl. There's this girl that I fancy at my college, and I got to give her a ride to college today, so I mean, that was nice. I bought her coffee in a very completely platonic way. There's no actual chemistry there, but by golly, I can dream. And then I went to school and I drew pictures of I drew pictures of butts for my graphic design class as a logo for a wine label that I call Beauty Liquor Wine. However, beauty is spelled with characters that make it B-U-T-T-E, so it's butt liquor wine. Butt liquor. So I was drawing butts all day as the logo. It was great. That was my day. I have been glad to see that I'm not the first one to call you Cinnamon Toa of cinema. TTV is becoming less of a news site and more like a money-grabbing clickbait trick. I don't want to agree, but let's be realistic. That kind of is the way it is now, unfortunately. But, who am I to say? Because, that's kind of who I became when I was at the height of my biotubing experience. So I think that probably happens to a lot of people. It's kind of hard to be tempted not to fall into. Oh gosh, I just lost my place. How did that happen? Clickbait. Okay, there we go. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it is, of course. How do you think of Lego and how they are now? I honestly, genuinely don't know. I straight up don't know. Skull Poopy is awesome. You tell him, Alex K. Lua is Deadpool. Yes. Oh gosh, am I really that behind? Hello, 31 people that are on the live stream. I'm a ma'am. Oh. My bad. Tirigisus. We'll keep that in future reference. And it's pronounced Tirisis. The G is silent. I see. Tirisis. Okay. My greatest apologies, miss. Let's move on. I will say about it was flustered the entire day. All I will say about... Oh, yes, okay. Flustered. Gotcha. Typos. Duh. I'm an idiot. Anyways, good day. Thought I'd drop by. Masteroid Studios. Glad to see that you're here. I'm going to try and get through these comments really quick so that I can actually get back on page with what people are saying. Do you know your voice is actually pretty nice to listen to? Hey, thank you very much, Masteroid Studios. And then people are getting weird. Anyways, even though you kind of fall behind, and understandable, I appreciate that you go through every single comment. Many live streamers tend not to, so I commend you for that. Thank you very much, Matthew. I am posting this comment at 12:20 PST to see how long the comments get to reach to you. You've got to be kidding me. I'm 10 minutes behind. Wow. Quite the mellow hour with iBIONICLE again. Hey, the milk product MK2. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see. Sounds good to me. Awesome. Might actually fall into sleep late. And I will slowly speak to you to sleep. Yes, quite. I gotta go. Hope. Okay, MC Hero 2003. Glad to see that you were here, and you're already gone. 10 minutes ago. But it was great to see that you were here. All right, you should play Undertale. I've been told before that I should play Undertale. I don't see the appeal in it, but I don't see the appeal in a lot of things, and then I try them, and then they're great. So I'll consider it. Good night, good morning, hi. Anyways, Delta Brick Studios. Glad to see that you're here. Welcome, welcome. Since you prefer PC, maybe you could start live streaming either on YouTube or on Twitch. Well, I am live streaming on YouTube right now. Twitch, I never thought about it really. Trust me when I say you can suck at coding and work with computer stuff. Oh, okay. Well, if you say so. Glad to hear it. Oh, Rednen 2000. I haven't even given you a hello yet, I don't think. Hello, Rednen 2000. Okay, anyways. I remember when you started out and sent a message asking for stop motion, and you were so helpful and now I want to thank you for everything that you've done, inspiring myself and others to continue making bionicle stop motions and such. Thank you very much, Tomura. And it's glad to see that you're on the live stream tonight, whatever. Glad to see that you're here. Thank you very much for that. Good to see you're able to make fun of your situation. Me too, Masteroid. My depression is like My depression is like Sonic 06 on PS3. There are only so many people that could get that. But that is undoubtedly fantastic. Well stated, my friend, well stated. Channel idea, vlogs. I know you've done it before, but it's nice to know how you're doing. Well, if you say so, Alex K. Hey, Susie82 Karma. I don't think I've given you a hello. Hello, Susie82 Karma. Gosh, I'm really behind on these comments. I would stay, but I'm gonna knock out. Oh, Jonathan Perez. I didn't even give you a hello. Good night. Alright, you have a great voice. Thank you, DerbyLaser123, and welcome to the live stream. Glad to see that you're here. Oh gosh, and the comments went flap on me again. Oh man, I'm not that behind on the comics. I'm not that behind on the comics. Wow, anyways. It's the T-Rex of the Sky God. I love the amp suit in the what? I'm sure that made some sense to whatever I was saying. So sorry. Favorite vid is Iruxi upgraded. Glad to see that it what Michael. Oh yeah. I already said hello to you, but I'll say hello again. Hello. My favorite video is Iruxi upgraded. I'm glad to see that one was. That one took a lot of work, and unfortunately, I wish it was better because now I have an Iruxi that could actually seriously kick some butt and be great to make him do stuff, but in my dreams. I took a computer intro class in high school. It was very hard, but not only because sort of understood how coding works, but my teacher there forgets things. Oh man, when teachers are like going on tangents and then they forget really critical things. Not my kind of day. I understand your situation though. Hey, Delta Brick Studios, did I give you a hello? I don't know. Hello. With coding, of course, yes. Cool feeling when someone who you haven't seen in a while comes back. It's just like Back to the Past. Yes, indeed. But pictures, always a win. Yes. Nice going, that's scoring some points. Hashtag iBIONICLE can dream. Oh, nice pose. I'd love to stick around, but it's getting late. Very well, Tar. Have an excellent evening. Funny story. Oh, Gravity Hurts has a funny story. I remember back in the day I was watching one of your live streams and a field next to my previous house caught fire. Sadly, I had to stop watching the live stream to get... Wow. Oh, My live streams must have quite the impeccable luck. Just woke up and I am hungover. Oh my gosh, IDS, what are you doing here? Welcome to the live stream, IDS. Glad to see that you're here. I was just talking about Ganon a little while ago. Why are you hungover? What are you doing? Drinking is naughty. Don't be doing the drinking thing. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. I broke the comments again. Oh, no I didn't. Maybe I did. Butt pictures. There you are. Alright, hey, what kind of music do you make? That is a good question, my good sir. And the name of the band. I don't actually have a band name right now. I'm just going under the name Alexander Empire. Empire, E-M-P-Y-R-E. Like, Latin Empire. Alexander Empire. Currently, I only have one song out right now called Socialite. And it's a, new metalcore, gent mix. That's the one I have right now, but I'm also into making, just anything that makes your blood pumping, really. That's kind of my thing. Anything that gets the adrenaline pumping, so anything with, lots of craziness. That's sort of the music that I make, but also, power ballads, like really deep, make you cry power ballads. Those are also my thing. Anything that makes emotions pull out of you. That is the kind of music I make. Coming up with Bionicle mock names are always the hardest. Man, yes, I understand that. Had since my older Bionicle stuff is at my dad's place. Hey, Dragon X 266. Glad to see, XL. Dragon XL. I'm just gonna call you Dragon. Hello, Dragon. Welcome to the live stream this evening. Glad to see that you could make it with us. I remember when Urukshi inspired one of my favorite mocks. Oh, sweet. Glad to see that it did. Tyrasis. I got your name right this time. So I tried as much as I could at the time to make a good stop motion with a 3DS. I've seen people make stop motions with 3DS. How do you people do it? I would want to just rip out my skull. Props to anyone that does stop motion with 3DS, because, man. Anyways. Oh, gosh. I broke the oh, man, I'm caught up on the comments almost. Yay. Good to see you can laugh. Epicness. Although the situation isn't funny, the way that you explained it, well done. Well done. Props to you, my friend. Now I use Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas. I don't remember what that is. But I know how you feel with the depression issue. Man, another one? I don't like hearing that people are depressed. I was recently diagnosed with bipolar 2. The humor came with it. Humor that others have issues getting. It's strange. That's what YouTube is for. Because, by golly, if nobody gets it here, then the world just is stupid. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, Pigman Jake. Hello. Hello, Pigman Jake. I don't know if I gave you a hi yet, but it's good to see you here. I will say that you are charismatic and hilarious and friendly. Thank you very much, my good sir. Anything you do will be watched and enjoyed. We like your personality. That is very encouraging. I thank you very much for saying that. I hope at some point I might be able to do something of that nature soon. If you could make a mock based off of an anime character, who would it be? Oh, man. Let's see. Probably... I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I honestly have no idea who I would do. Gosh, I'm also not that educated in anime. My first thought is someone off of Ruby, but I would probably want to make Ruby herself because her scythe is just super hot. But I wouldn't really, because if someone's there's actually a mock of Ruby made with Bionicles. If you haven't seen it, open up a tab and Google it now. It is an incredible mock. Looks amazing. But Ruby would be an inspiration for a mock. But as far as who I would try and base an anime character off of. I don't know enough anime to actually have inspiration, but my initial thought would be Ruby. But someone's already done that, and the entire Ruby team, they actually made an entire mock group of the Ruby team, and it looks incredible. Go look it up. Go look it up. Delta Brick Studios. Oh, yes, I did. I gave you a hello. I keep on remembering that I forget that I remember that I gave you a hello. Anyways, you can call me Hordika. I'm just using my mom's account till I make my own channel. Alright. Very well, if you insist. Hey, Takuda Nuva. You've been here before, but you aren't here today, and now you're here. Glad to see that you're here. I'm working on a Bionicle show called Bionicle Secrets of the Past. I just messed up my scrolling thingy. This is an odd question, but do you think you could check it out? I would really want to know what a Bionicle hero like you think. Oh, thank you. I don't know. I'll, send it... Where do I... Send it to my... something. Send it to me somehow, somewhere. I'll check it out later, yeah. Anyways, I remember when you made my mocks. I remember when I made my... I don't know why I thought that I turned into a you. Sorry, Dragon. I remember when I made my mocks. Haven't made any videos in years. Yeah, haven't we all? Don't worry. You can do what you love, mate. Also, find it funny how I've moved here to Australia and you're here. So cool. Oh, I'm not actually in Australia anymore, but I have been to Australia. Love Australia. Everything can kill you. Best place. Not the best fish and chips, though. That's New Zealand. I have a particular place in Tauranga, which is the name of the town, has the best fish and chip shops in the world. Undoubtedly. I don't know if it's still there, but I really hope it is, because by golly, one day I want to go back. BRB, listening to your music. And that sounds a lot like the music I like. Oh, awesome. Glad to hear it, Mastroid Studios. What's your favorite band? I don't have a favorite band. Currently, I'm a little hooked on Righteous Vendetta. That tends to be my current favorite, but I also like Skillet, Red, Lecrae. I'm so sorry. Wow, that smells really bad. Those bands. I like those bands. Those tend to be the ones that pop up first. Oh, and Canon. I love Canon. Anyways. Also, wow, talk about timing. I just bought a Bionicle set today, and your stream is tonight. Glad to see. I hope that, there's something for you to watch while you're building. It is evening. It is morning here. Oh, Rick Ogier. Ogier? Rick. Hello, Rick. It's glad to see that you're here in the live stream. Hashtag, what am I doing at 3:40? Man, what am I doing at 1:40? I don't even know. What is life? My favorite video of yours. I'm stuck between Robot Buddy, Standoff, and Thumb War. Oh, yeah. Also, could you try skits again? Maybe. I actually finally figured out how to use my freaking camera and whatnot. Because back in the day, I actually had no idea what I was doing. I just pressed the record button and hope for the best, and I'm like, oh, digital programming. Yeah, I mean, do skits again? Maybe. I don't know. Gotta go. Oh, Alex Park, good night. Sorry I missed you. Alright. Sony Vegas is a Windows editing program. Right. I remember this. It's real, Onukoro Hours. Smash that like button if you want. You funny. Ruby, you watch Ruby? Yes, I do, Mastroid Studios. That's bloody awesome. Rooster Teeth is basically my life. Rooster Teeth used to be my life too, and then it took over my life. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to stop. So now I only watch Red vs. Blue, Ruby, and X-Ray and Vav. What an interesting show, X-Ray and Vav. Anyways, yeah, I'm not going to watch the Ruby finale until it comes out on YouTube, but I'm really excited for it. Anyways, I was playing a game of Street Fighter with a friend. Asked him if I could have a ride home, and he said, sure you can. And I got shrunken in-game. I don't understand what that meant, but hardcore, man. Time to go for bed. Oh man, Red N 2000. I said hello and then you go. Farewell. It's been good chat with us, man. I hope you stream again soon. I hope to figure out your future plans, man. Me too. I hope I get my future plans figured out. Sonic 06 sucks. In the end, the girl kisses a hedgehog. Same time, she also kisses a dead body. What does that make you? That makes you a bestiality necrophiliac? That's like taking it to a whole new level. I'm into dead hedgehogs. Anyways, I'll send you a list later on some anime you may have seen. Atuka for the win. I have heard of Atuka. I've never actually heard it or watched it. I've been trying to watch Full Metal Alchemist, but every single time that I actually finally have time to watch Full Metal Alchemist, it's late and I never get through the first episode and I always fall asleep. But I've been told that I should really watch Full Metal Alchemist, so I'm trying to do that. But you know, one day, is it okay? Oh yeah, Takuta Nuva. Go ahead and send it on Google Plus. I might not get it, but you know, if it gives me a notification on my email, then I'll get to it. Anyways, remember that self-mock series you were doing? What was that all about? Because there was like 2 episodes. Man, oh my gosh. It was such a simple concept for a series, and yet it was too much to handle. Such an annoyance. The series was supposed to be a thing where Nuru, Moktau, Jep, and Toruk all come together and have to make the iBIONICLE self-mock. They create it. They literally actually build it. And it's supposed to be like a whole entire adventure of them finally coming together from all their different ways of life that they were doing, where it was like Nuru in his lab and Toruk reading his book and Moktau playing video games and Jep petting his foot. And it was supposed to be like they all come together and they were all gonna build the iBIONICLE self-mock together, and then that iBIONICLE self-mock was going to fight Iruxi and totally kick his butt. That was the goal, but I never made it past episode 2. The PSA of the end of the world was actually footage that was supposed to be on Self-Mock miniseries episode 3, but it never got around to happening, so I just decided to make it into a different video. Yeah. Bye, sleep stuffs, big hugs. Alright, bye, Michael. Bye. Even though you were, here a long time ago. Alright, what are you drinking? Oh, I'm drinking a cup of English Tea Time Decaf. Sponsor. And it is pleasant to me. Also, already finished Kopaka Unity set. I love it. Man, I agree. The Unity. Kopaka. Lua. I mean, like, I'm biased, but Lua was undoubtedly my favorite. Kopaka was also really good. Heck, the rest of them were also really good. It's like, Lua's my favorite, and then the rest of them are also really good. I was a little bit disappointed with Onua, but it was because his face was a little bit more scrunched up in reality than the way that it actually looked on the box. I wasn't happy about that, but I don't really care because he still looked pretty cool. At least he didn't look like a giant monkey this time. Am I right? Makes it rain fish and chips. Oh, Dragon XL, you are truly the MVP. Shoot, I lost my place again. There we go. You should try to make a mock of Alfonso Elric from Full Metal Alchemist, since he is essentially just armor. Oh, right. I remember this from the first episode. That's the brother, right? Of the main character that, falls or gets trapped in a suit of armor. Yeah. Anyways, he'd be a cool mock to make. and I know you could make him look epic. Thanks, Matthew. I might give it a shot. But it's always really hard to make anime characters into Bionicle mocks just because the art style is so very different. Imruki Toho of Fire, man, it's good to see you here on the late night live stream. You should do whatever you like doing, but I want to tell you something. Generally, down and sad music can make someone who is depressive even more sad. But don't let that get you down. Just do what you love and stick with it, at least for a while. I'll do my best, Imruki. I will do my best. Oh, good to hear you're having fun. I'm pretty busy, so sadly I gotta go. Oh, Masteroid Studios. Dang it, I missed you. Bye. Can't spell. I can never get a name right at one of those uppercut moves of Ryu. Or was it Ken? Rage face. Man, fighting games are not my thing. I am so bad at them, except for Soul Calibur 5. I think it was Soul Calibur 5. It was one of the Soul Caliburs. I'm really good at one of the Soul Caliburs, but I have to make my own personal custom character. I call her Amber, from an ex-girlfriend, and she could really kick butt. Yeah, but that was the only way I could win. Anyways, Otaku, sorry, my bad. I'm bad at pronunciations. Writes iBIONICLE and Sonic Corpse fanfiction. Toamira, you should be ashamed of yourself. Oh my gosh. How would that even go? Corpse fanfiction. All I can sit there and think is like, and he strut into the graveyard with a passionate heart beating as the corpses were preparing to slowly beat his heart back. Or beat something. Oh my gosh, that's gonna go downhill. Anyways, let's move on. After a few years of experience in stop motion animation and upgrading editing programs and cameras, the worst thing to experience is forgetting to save after editing 1,500 pictures together. Tyresis. Oh my gosh. I want to sit there and pretend like I don't know what you're talking about, but my goodness, Tyresis, I have done that. And I wanted to just slay orphan puppies. It was terrible. I absolutely wanted, it was the feels. Oh man, I remember watching you when I was young and still had my innocence, and then you stopped and I lost my innocence. Susie82. I was what kept you innocent. By golly, I have totally taken my responsibility for granted. Programming system crashes are the worst when being almost done with a video. Yes, Tia, I understand. It's terrible. Oh my gosh, Ruby! Yes, gravity hurts, Ruby. That's an awesome show. I agree. It got really dark within the last couple of episodes. Like, it went from really light to really dark really quick. Man, just got into Ruby thanks to my college roommate. Man, he's an excellent person for getting you involved in that. It just keeps getting better and better. I agree. Caught up completely. So cool. I agree. Right? Toamira, you're gonna just be the king of fanfiction. Props on you. Self-Mock 3. Never gonna happen. Like Half-Life 3. Yes, Imruki. Broken dreams and shattered realities. Have you checked out DA Games music yet? I really think you'll like it. Why do I remember this name? I remember this name from somewhere. Alright, I gotta go. See you. Bye-bye, James Fulton. Farewell. Reads Jeb and Foot fanfiction wars 5 minutes. Dragon XL. Heartbreathing. You two are weird. This is hilarious. I play a light of fighting games. I am good at spelling. I play a lot of fighting games, going back to the whole basing mock off anime characters. Anime, sorry. Typos, anime characters. Planning on making one based off of Kai Kisuke from Guilty Gear. Just need parts. I don't know what that anime is. Eternally plays Monkey Head theme song. IDS, why? There are few songs that are worse than that one, IDS. What are you doing? It's good to see you here, man. Man, I miss you. Just sent you the video. Thank you, Takuda Nuva. You don't need to save Slay's younglings. Oh my gosh. Toamira, you are the dark side of the internet. It's Horduka Pooty Grumpy Face with a half smile. Oh, pouty grumpy face with a half smile. Okay, Susie. Since we are on the same area, motions to the entirety of Colorado and some neighboring states, I'd like to actually meet you if you do gameplay live streams. I'd like to be a possible co-host or something. Also, Ruby went from 0 to over 9,000 real quick. Well, I would have to actually, get started for starters. But, by golly, sure, maybe. Let the future hold what the future holds. I have no idea. I won't make any promises, though, because, that would actually require starting. Anyways, OMG, I just realized that you are literally wearing the same set of headphones I am right now. That's cool. These are some great headphones. They have lasted me a while. I use them to master music, and the bass in them, am I right? You can particularly hear the deep tones from the inside of my throat. Sorry, that was actually a really bad voice. Let me try again. Let's try this again, shall we? We cannot take over. Wow, I really can't do it tonight. My sorry. I English. Your mother. Anyways, sadly I must go. Oh, farewell, Tyrasis. It's been real. It's been great. What are your thoughts on Halo? I like it. I enjoy Halo. I haven't played Halo 5 yet. I've been told that Halo 5 is a bit of a disappointment. So, there's that. But, I haven't played it yet, so I don't really know. I don't like Halo Reach. The story was really cool, but the actual gameplay is too gritty for my liking. I don't like Halo Reach. Halo 4, I liked it better when, it was blah blah blah, nerdy stuff. The way that, the engine that Halo Reach was processed on had a whole entire different rendering system, and I didn't like the rendering system. Let's move on. Sadly, I must go. My 10-minute break from editing turned into a 2-hour break. Oh, that's where she went to. It was nice listening to your stream and participating. I hope your depression gets less grueling to deal with. You have helped, Tyrasis. You have helped. You like anime? You should watch Cory in the House. Anime is just such a very deep black hole that once you start, you just can't stop, It's a bit of an interesting situation. You gotta pick and choose very, very particularly. But, there are so many animes. By golly, I should just try out most of them, except for, the weird ones. Let's not talk about that. Anyways, try to say this. Oh, gosh. That was, you're trying to get, Derby Laser 123. Have I given you a hello yet? I don't know. Hello? Try to say this in Finnish. Alright. Oh, gosh. Kara Tinimerat on Mauketa. Kara Tinimurat on Mauketa. Shoot. Kara Tinimurat on Mauketa. How'd I do? Tell me how I did. Finnish is insane. Fingers crossed epicness. Cory in the House is not an anime. Oh, okay. Shots fired. Oh gosh, oh gosh. My mother is a goat. Oh my gosh. So that's where that comes from. I've been saying my mother is a goat, like, for the longest time. Didn't know that was an Undertale reference. Halo 5 is great online. I am so bad at FPSs online, and it makes me mad because I'm like, so undoubtedly, one of the game genres that pretty much gets no attention at all are combat simulators, combat flight simulators. Those I can kick people's butt at, but it's really the only thing I can do. Other games, I got nothing. Like there's a game on Steam right now called something to do with dragons. Age of Dragons or Dragon something something. Hey, let me just check real quick because I can do that. Unless it totally, breaks this live stream, in which case, my bad. Time of Dragons, that's what it's called. Yeah, I've been playing a game called Time of Dragons, which, if you haven't played it, it's free, so get it, and it's awesome. I absolutely love it. And that, so everyone should play that, because I love that game. I don't know where I was going with that. Do Jep's voice. My good Sir Takuda Nuva, as much as I would like to,
the best I can do is this right now, because it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and in order to do that voice at its maximum capacity, I would have to yell, and everyone in the house would be unhappy about that. So, this is the best I can give you right now.
You haven't played Undertale yet, so you don't look it up on the internet. Okay. Insane Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls laugh. Reference that I don't understand. Anime is like the brony fandom in that way. Oh, the black hole, yes. Halo 5, where did we go wrong? Halo 5, pretty fun multiplayer, though lacking in some game modes. Yeah, aren't they all? But very short and disappointing campaign. That's what I heard. It had some of the best gameplay of any Halo game, but lost it. It didn't have the Halo feel. Help me. Takuda Nuva, what do you expect me to do? I'm just gonna run through the camera and just do the whole entire thing that cartoons did when they bounced out from the TV. I'm like, ooh, I'm alive now. I'm gonna help you bake your cookies. I ain't gonna bake your cookies. Even if I did, that would require me to bake them here and then send them all the way to you. It'd be very difficult. Jeb gets his foot cut off, plays Linkin Park. Why doesn't people... Okay, Toamira, I think what you need to be doing right now is taking all of these ideas and then making memes out of them and then just posting them everywhere. All the time. They're fantastic. You're not alone, Takuda, Brofist. Jeb or Jeb Bush? What? Jeb 2016. Man. He would be a much better president than the current candidates. Since anyone can run for president now, let's have Jeb run for president. Yes. As previously stated, Jeb for president 2020. I agree, Toamira. Seriously, you should get Undertale. It's only $10, it's fantastic, and I know it'll cheer you up. It's just stay away from the rabid fandom, they will kill you. Good advice, Imruki. Glad to see that. Jep 2016, glad to see that you're contributing to the conversation, ideas, you dork. I'm pretty bad at multiplayer FPS as well. I'm not the only one, thank you, Matthew. I personally prefer single-player games and RPGs. Ditto. Same. I love playing games for their stories. With that said, have you ever heard of Mass Effect series? Of course I have. What a wonderful series. One of the best video game series I've ever played. It's kind of like Deus Ex 2. In the future, someone is in our cul-de-sac and their lights are staring straight through my window. They're not moving. Kind of weird. And no, they just moved like 10 feet. Now off they go into adventure. I don't have ADD. Anyways, yes, I have heard of Mass Effect. I've played a little bit of it. Absolutely fantastic gameplay. Very enjoyable. I kind of like Deus Ex's style more just because you can go from third person to first person and the ability to go like back and forth so quickly. I enjoy that. And then like Mass Effect is fully third person and it makes you just the tiniest bit slower. I do like the fast pace of first person shooters. Like I've finished Modern Warfare 2 on veteran. By golly, I've got so much in my life to be proud of. But yeah, I do enjoy FPSs, but just not multiplayer. Anyways, moving on. And third-person shooters are great too. I mean, Battlefront 2, let's all be realistic. Does anybody actually like Battlefront 3? Because, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I loved Battlefront 3 for 30 minutes. And then I got bored. Because it was pretty much just a giant multiplayer hub. There wasn't any campaigns. There wasn't any, like, big maps. It really just kind of seemed like they released a beta. And that was really it. And they didn't actually have the things that were actually making the game. How does everyone else feel about Battlefront 3? Anyways, that is my question to y'all. What do you feel about Battlefront 3? Takuda Nuva, I'm glad I could make you happy. Jep sounds like Gollum.
When it's very quiet, actually, Gollum sounds like this. It is a very different thing. Jep. Jep sounds like this, while Gollum sounds like this. Your mother.
Hey, Stelvac. I don't know if I gave you a hello yet. Welcome to the Sanctuary if you're new here. This is random. I'm 200% sure you went to the same high school as my cousin. His name is Dylan. You wouldn't happen to know him, do you? I did know a lot of Dylans. So I might have. I don't know. Cookies. Oh, speaking of, okay, you just Susie82. You have reminded me of a story. So when I was up doing this show in Buena Vista, one of the band members has a brother that's autistic. He was an absolute joy to have up there. He was hilarious. Made me so happy. So there was this point where we're all like in the mess hall and we're all eating our food and whatnot. And he's just sitting there quietly, you know, pushing around his food. He's not really wanting to eat it because, you know, he's really picky and whatnot. But he's just sitting there quiet the entire time for like 30 minutes. And then the waitress comes and drops some cookies in the middle of the table. And he like lights up like a light bulb. Gets so happy. This kid is like 6'4". He is huge. And he's like suddenly just screaming, cookies! And he starts like leaning his whole entire hand and try and grab as many as he can. And it was hilarious. It made me so happy. And then his brother's like, no, wait. It was great. That's the point. His foot is precious. I see what you did there. What? No cookies? iBIONICLE, you're killing me. I'm so sorry, gravity hurts. I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Is in bed with body pillow, holding Blake plushie while watching live stream fanfic write itself. Epicness 1449, let's write your story. Epicness 1449 was listening to an interesting individual on the internet speak gingerly towards his soft ears as he was gracefully caressing. I'm stopping there. Good talk. The end. And they all lived happily ever after. La 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 la. Okay. Anyways. Mass Effect is amazing. True. The Undertale fandom isn't bad, just okay. Heyo, Ketro MOS. You are new here. Welcome to this late night live stream. Glad to see that you have decided to join us. Mentioning bronies, I'm sorry, but I must ask, have you ever seen an episode of MLP? I've tried. I didn't make it through the intro. It's not my thing. It is not my thing. It's like, when I was young, my parents were friends with a lot of families that had daughters, and I had to watch so many Barbie movies that anything girl related of that same age immediately repels me. I want nothing to do with it anymore because they would literally strap me down with tape or rope or whatever else have you and make me watch Barbie movies and play Barbie with them. That was my childhood. And then I got to throw rocks at them later. It was great. Anyways, sure, the fandom has a bad rap, but the show is quite great, actually. In fact, some of it is really similar to Bionicle. For example, 6 heroes, elements, 2 deity-like figures. So I've been told that they're actually quite similar in style. But yeah, My Little Pony, not my thing. Ask questions you don't want the answer to. Karma? The last part of your username is Karma, so I'm going to let intuition answer the question as to why I would ask the question that you would answer so that you would question what I'm answering. Let's move on. Zaktan is love, Zaktan is life. So is your mother. Your mother is Zaktan. Boom. What? Have you played LEGO Dimensions? I have not. What am I doing with my life? You are being a great individual, making the rest of us bust out laughing with your interesting ideals, Tomura. If you like games for their story, then go get Undertale. Again with the Undertale. But about the thing with the fandom, if you were to approach it, just be cautious. But once you meet the people who are like-minded, you will find them to be nicest folks. But still, it's nuts, it's trash, it's cancer. Okay. Okay. The Netflix Bionicle show comes out March 4th. I'm counting the days. Me too, Takuda Nuva. I am super excited about it. Story time. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. I just did a story, and now the story's gone. Gollum Jeb fanfiction. Oh my gosh. How would that even work out? Metal and Machine versus Man and Gangrene. I don't know. Heard a lot of mixed stuff about Battlefront. Oh gosh, am I really that behind on comments? I'll pick it up whenever it's cheaper. It just doesn't seem like it's worth $50. I agree. It's not worth $50 yet. But the game just looks beautiful. It is. Like, it's really fun for 30 minutes. You're sitting there like jaw dropped at the graphics for 30 minutes. And then you're bored. Battlefront 3 was fun for a while, but the Horde spawn killed online for me. Oh yeah. And the complete lack of campaign. Yep. I myself is more of an RPG than an FPS fan. Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh. Am I that far behind? Yeah. I played the beta of the new Battlefront. I'll say the graphics are beautiful. But that's it. Yeah, pretty much. Very lackluster and everything else. Yeah. Battlefront 3. Yes. Back to the thing of my mother being a goat. For the record, Undertale hasn't been around that long. Well, that's good. Memes streaming, gosh, oh my gosh. Would be great to read. Eyes would bulk. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, talking, yes. Is anyone like following what comments I'm saying? It's like, oh yes, I'll just, you two are talking. I'll just not get in the middle of that. I play a lot of Battlefront 2 on PC. Just a shame that the multiplayer is down. Yeah, it is a bit of a shame. I got it for Mac a while back, and then I deleted it. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I was going through this phase where I just deleted all my games. Terrible, most terrible decision ever of all time. Because, man, I miss Battlefront 2. Because, I mean, I have it on my PS2, but you couldn't do the same things on PS2 as you could on the PC. Because on my Mac, I could make it 400 versus 400. And that was like how many bots there were at one time. And it was an absolute madhouse. And it was so much fun just trying to survive as there's... And you're also playing on the hardest difficulty, and you're just trying to survive as there's hundreds, literally hundreds of people storming through the battlefront, pun intended. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Anyways, now you can blah 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 blah. So, do you still build mocks? I haven't in a while. I built a white Balrog thing a while back, a couple months ago, but that's really the extent of my mocking. If so, you could try that. It seems very interesting. Maybe. MLP with Bionicle equals super cancer. I'll just keep note to stay away then. No cancer, that would kill me forever. Remind me to keep my fanfiction dream journal to keep you out of it. Did I take that up? Epicness 1449, bless you, bless you. Yes, you did tell us more. I'm almost dazing off. Oh gosh, I'm really behind on comments. I showed my cousin one of your videos, and he said he saw you in the hallways and all that, but he never actually knew who you were. So, that mystery solved. I figured you would know a lot of Dylans, though, since Windsor is basically all white people. Yeah, it is. It's interesting. On the bright side, no racism. But not meaning that, like, oh, we're all white power. No, I mean, when black people come into the town, everyone's like, they're really excited. We had, like, there was once a black track coach, for our track team, and people absolutely loved him because he was just the best. Anyways, why can't I post video links in this chat? I'm trying to show you Corey. I'm not sure. I've tried that before. It doesn't work. I think Undertale's a bit overhyped. Okay. Mocks everywhere. Holy crap, I had the exact same thing happen to me. My parents went to a Bible study at a friend's house when I was young. Most of the kids were girls. I got stuck into watching Barbie movies. Someone understands. Oh, gravity hurts. Oh, gravity hurts. Women hurt too. Open mouth, insert foot. Jep's foot. Indeed. Yes, delicious. Yeah, get out of here. Your mother. Alright. Oh, hey, Mr. Kicker 11181. Welcome back to this place. Welcome back. Glad to see that you've made another live stream. Question, how long did it take for you to make a Uruxi? Which version? One of them took a month. The other took a day. Yeah. The older version took about a day. It wasn't really a day. It was like I built what I thought was Uruxi, and then a day came where I decided to totally change him up, and that was pretty much it. But the actual, like, current Uruxi mock took about a month. But it was also, custom paints, custom pieces, etc., blah, 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 blah. Undertale ain't no Earthbound, your mother. More about Earthbound. I broke the comments again. Mirror reminds me of potato. Potato. Delicious. Trick shock slip on a banana grenade pops out of attacking pizza. I agree, Machine Core 500. Machine Core 500, I don't know if I've given you a hello yet. Hello. Welcome to the midnight live stream. It's not really midnight anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Tell me, do you meme? Oh dear. Memeing. Here we go. Since we're all on the Star Wars talk, can I just say I love stormtroopers? Clones, stormtroopers, and all the good stuff. Mostly clones. Oh my gosh. Old Republic stormtroopers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They just... They are tasty. Anyways, I use sarcasm more than memes. Ooh, busted. Stealing my fanfic mean. Ooh, get roasted. Gravity Hurts, I remember that song. I have that file somewhere. There was actually a time where, when I was in Australia, I actually learned how to play all the Bionicle-based songs. That was fun. Yeah, I learned how to play them on the guitar and the drums. Never really... it was kind of hard to sing some of them because they were all in such different ranges. But anyways, moving on. Everyone's talking and doing things and it's fun. Well, good thing I have leftover coffee from earlier. Yeah, sleep is for leaks. What is a leak? I'm not sure what a leak is. Not sure what a leak is. Let's move on. I keep on noticing that my voice gets higher and higher as more phlegm gets into it. Anyways, comes from every time I love joining a Minecraft server. People are like, yes, it does, your mom. That sounded so dumb when you said the Finnish word. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, I'm actually up with the comments. This has never happened before. I'm actually up to speed with the comments. Oh, gee. It's really late. I'm going to be dragging tomorrow. I mean, later today. But it was so worth sticking around for the live stream. Hey, thank you very much, Matthew Dion. It was great to have you here. By golly, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Water, ice, very nice. Dice high price. What's your power, ice or rice? Hi, nice. Hello, guys. Me too. Die, potato. I like trains. Wait, what? Reference. Say my name. Hey, Skarzakan. I don't think that I have given you a decent introduction to this live stream yet. Hello, Skarzakan. Welcome to this night live stream. Glad to see that you could join us tonight. I caught up. I did too catch up, Dragon XL. I am totally caught up. There's only 3 comments down right now. Don't you dare start spamming. You are a biotuber that is... Oh gosh, and speaking of spamming, oh gosh, here we go. Inspired me to make YouTube videos. You still inspire me to make videos. You inspire me. Oh my gosh, Takuda. Thanks, man. Thanks. Write random things to keep them behind. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have said anything. I should have known better than to think the internet would do this. If you ever on my channel, maybe you would check him out. Alright, Takuda Nuva. Alright, down boy. Found an old 2001 gold Howl mask under my bed. Oh, man. Whew. Was it like one of the chrome ones or one of the standard golds? Because either way, whew, man. Have you watched Deadpool yet? I have not watched Deadpool yet. I'm going to watch it in a week. I'm going to watch it with my dad, but he's currently in Peru. Take a lighter, fart, and you got firebending. You're not wrong. Thought you said nightlife stream. The nightlife stream. Crud. Well, nope, no caught up. Oh well, your mom. What? I remember when the majority of old Bionicle was active. 'Twas a great time to be a fan. Yeah. Do you like Metroid games? I played one before. I played one Metro game before, or Metroid. It wasn't... Side-scrollers aren't really my thing. Anyways. I want a How. Yeah, I have a gold How. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Red versus blue. Mwahaha. Standard gold. Well, nonetheless, Milk Productions. Whew. Anything in gold. Plastio Bay in gold. Thoughts of Biotube, dead or half alive? What? I mean, like, is Biotube really still I mean, like, I know it's still relatively active, but is it? But it's like it's changing. So is it technically still active, or is it now just kind of a thing of the past? I don't actually know. Fusion has great atmosphere. Super Metroid is just the best SNES game. Oh, SNES is a little too far for me. I don't quite go that far. Oh gosh, Susie Karma 81. Why? Why? Reality is an illusion. Bye go by. Oh yeah. I should go. Farewell for now. Alright, Matthew Dion. Was glad to see you in the live stream. I'm looking forward to the next one. Yeah, I'll see if I can actually get an alert for next time the live stream is coming. We'll see. Quick, you're stuck in a fictional universe of your choosing. Which one and why? The Bionicle universe. Duh. Because then all I have to do is be a Matoran and gather fruit all day. What the life? And I could, like, fly birds. Come on. And you're not really ever intimidated by death. Not exactly. Granted, you still can die. But most Matoran don't die. Most Matoran, well, except for, the Core Wars. That's a bit of a different story. But, nonetheless, I mean, like, the current Bionicle, whatever, not the current Bionicle, not Generation 2, I'm meaning, like, the starting 2001 Bionicles weren't scared of death. Anyways, moving on. What's your favorite Bionicle game? It would have to be between Bionicle, just straight up Bionicle, on the Game Boy Advance. Loved that game. That was my childhood. Lost that game in my truck for 10 years, believe it or not. It was hidden under the seat for 10 years. I thought I lost it when I brought my Game Boy to school, and it turned out that the Game Boy actually just fell under the seat and it got stuck there for 10 years. And when I finally brought it back out, it was when I started making the gameplay videos. So, now you know. So it would be between that one or Bionicle Heroes for the Game Boy Advance. Like, I haven't actually played the one on normal consoles, but I look at it and I'm like, it looks kind of cool, but it doesn't look cool enough to play for it's not Bionicle, if you know what I mean. It's just not Bionicle. Anyways, be between just Bionicle, the game, or Bionicle Heroes for Game Boy Advance. Both are for Game Boy Advance. Moving on. Steven Universe, Green Dorito Senpai. Well, if we're gonna play that game, water bottle laptop on the screen play makes me want a sticky note all over your light bulb. Got him. Do you have any favorite Bionicle masks? Miru. Miru Mata. Miru Mata is my favorite Bionicle mask. I'm the first to say this. Good for you, Mira. Good for you. I wouldn't say BioTube is dead. A few older people are coming back. Hey, that's good. That's good to hear. Take a goat, give fluffy hands, and pod feed. Boom, goat mom. Oh, okay. What instruments do you play? I play drums. I play bass. I play guitar. Also play electric guitar. I play cello. I play piano. I can play violin, but I'm not good at it. I can play, mandolin and banjo and all those other things, but again, I'm not good at it. Also ukulele, but I'm also not good at it. I played the flute once. In front of people. It was, I only had to play like a few notes, so it wasn't that bad. But at the same time, I don't really know how to play it. So, I know how to play music, and then I just kind of figure out how to play the instruments afterwards. Anyways. Music has sort of replaced Bionicle, as is my main hobby. Ah, yes, music is great. Music is great, my good sir. By the way, thoughts on old BioTube Flame War? I'm curious. Man, that was hilarious. The funniest part is that somebody actually recorded it and posted it. Or, the what do you call it? when they, like, I think are you referring, I'm assuming you're referring to Edict Arts versus Shadow Gear. What a ridiculous thing. Like, it was, there's nothing more stupid that could have happened than that, and it was hilarious. Anyways, and the fact that somebody recorded, like, the final battle of their talk on Skype, it was just, man, that was just funny. Oh, to be young and stupid. BioTube is really active since Bionicle returned. Well, that's good. Would you live in a Bionicle world or a Lego world? Bionicle, let's see, Lego has more possibilities, but it never would actually, since it has unlimited possibilities, it also is like, it's like Superman. It's boring, where you can do anything, and so the fact that you aren't doing everything is dumb. But in Bionicle, there are perfect limitations to create concepts that make it so that achieving those goals that you have are actually more worth it. So I would say Bionicle Universe. That, and let's be realistic. Look at the Bionicles. Do you want to be a Lego fat man, or do you want to be a Bionicle fat man? I mean, like, the Matoran were pretty chubby and it was adorable. Anyways, good evening. Oh, TF2 Bill. Hello, TF2 Bill. You're new here. Welcome to the sanctuary. Glad to see you could join us tonight. Good evening, iBIONICLE. I remember being a huge fan of Bionicle back in the day when I was along with my sister. But to come back and watch your videos was pretty funny. I hope you can make a comeback. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you very much. A lot of mocking community has moved to Flickr. The animators are in college, and the story people are on BZP. Yeah, everyone's finally found their niche, and it's no longer the BioTube community. Sabin Avi, hello. I think you are new here. So, welcome to the late night stream. I love your nos. My nose? Is that my nose? I mean, thanks, I guess. Oh gosh, I'm behind. I'm behind again. Dang it. I was actually keeping up for a little while. Mocking. Bit of an off-topic kind of question, but torn up cloaks on a character. I've never been able to make them work on my characters personally. I've never been able to do it right, but I've also never built a character that actually made sense with the cloaks, so I just haven't done it. So I'm not the best person to ask about that. Grammar. Reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold, buy. Gonna stay in live stream till it stops. Alright, Epicness 1449. Look at you go. If BioTube was dead, I listed where parts of the community were. I needed to drink my tea because my voice is dying. How many mocks do you have? Currently, I still got all the original Matoran. I have Irukshi built, I have Tyus built, and I have White Balrog built. But other than that, everything else is destroyed or just doesn't exist. And of course, you know, I still have the Generation 2 2016 Uniter sets all built. Whew, hot. Miru Nuva kills all. Don't bring out Miru Nuva. Only Miru Mata. Miru Nuva is unquestionably one of the ugliest masks in the entire Bionicle universe, and it had to get plastered on the face of my bay. Why? 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 Can you play the vocal cords? Oh, right, yeah. singing I thought was... I don't consider singing an instrument. I don't know what singing is. Singing is in its own boat. But yes, I would like to think that I can sing. Which bionicle element would you use if you had it in real life? Well, this isn't the Bionicle universe, so this would be real life. What bionicle element would I use in real life? Well, fire would probably get me in trouble, so I'm not gonna do that one. Well, I don't know. But fire would also probably come in handy because you could fly, but you could also keep warm while you're flying. That'd be nice. Ice wouldn't be... Ice would straight up get me in trouble. Earth, I wouldn't have a use for that. Stone, I wouldn't have a use for that either. Water would be cool to have. I mean, like, undoubtedly it would be very cool. It'd be very liquid cool. Puns. Wow, dad joke for the win. But air. You could technically use air as a type of telekinesis, which would make it so that 1, you could fly, and then 2, if you actually were able to control air correctly and accurately, you could almost use it as a telekinesis and make it so that you can move things around by commanding the air around whatever it is you're trying to move. In which case, air. But I'm biased because I love Lua, and I've taken lots of thought into this. Anyways, do you have an Instagram? No, I don't. But I have heard there is a huge Bionicle community on Instagram. I am involved with Bionicle community fan group on Facebook, though. No vocal cords are the meat pipe. Bless you and your interesting mind, Dragon XL. Water. Susie would go for water. Indeed. Who remembers Bionicle TV 21? I don't know what that is. Wow, straying. Anyways. Oh gosh, I'm behind again. Oh yeah, Fenrek deleted his accounts. A lot of biotubers deleted their accounts because of all the drama that was happening. The Fire War. 4 words that'll make everyone here either happy or really mad. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Do you know about the hidden lore? Yes, I have watched all of the lore videos on 5 Nights at Freddy's. What an interesting game. FNAF, get out, meh. Have you thought about Bionicle-based music? I think that would be awesome. Yes, I have. I mean, there was the Makuta Will Bleed song, and then there was Bionicle Dubstep, which I remastered but never actually published. But yeah, Bionicle-based music is really cool. Really cool idea. BZP are sellouts. I wouldn't know. Along with UTV, I also wouldn't know. When people sweat, they are waterbending. The more you know. The more you know. Please do a mock on proc. Like the noise that a murloc makes, like rawr. Dragon XL is actually a dragon. Thank you for reading one of my comments and putting up with my craziness. You're welcome, Takuda Nuva. Susie, I freaking love you. And Steven Usner. Miru Nuva was a good mask, in my opinion. That was a joke. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Makes me happy. Eats a hot dog. Good for you, Tomura. You and your interesting self. Bionicle Bays. Pohatu is always my main man. First set to drag me downward into the spiral universe. Believe it or not, Pohatu was actually my first set too. Or actually, no, he wasn't. Parak. Parak was my first set. And then Pohatu was my first Toa. Yeah. And my dad actually thought that the Borok were the good guys. I have no idea why. But then again, I believed him, so I must have thought the same way. Again, I have no idea why. But, yeah, Boha 2 was my first Toa. Miru, Lua 2015, Lua 2016, Lua 2008, Miru Nuva. Yeah, it is kind of strange how that worked out. And yet he stayed as Lua Nuva, didn't he? I don't remember. iBIONICLE Miru Nuva fanfic. And he undulated to make sure that the entire body of the Miru Nuva was in pieces. That's the fanfic for you. Nope, I broke the comments again. Ready for the Netflix iBIONICLE show? Yes, I am. I really hope that it's something worth watching. Hey, Reviews Legoland. Hello. Welcome back to the night live stream thing. Glad to see that you're here with us. Do you know the movie called The Thing? If you know what you think about it, it was kind of disgusting. Yeah, that you just took the words right out of my mouth. Pun intended, because it's a horrifying concept when you think about it. Right? Fanfic of all the fanfic comments. Oh my gosh, gravity hurts. Such punishment. Would you rather consider joining the Instagram community? I don't really care for Instagram. I mean, it'd be cool, but nah, probably not. It's a skeleton of them. Oh my gosh. IDS, don't delete your accounts. Don't be that guy. Your stuff is funny. By the way, IDS, I did some voices for you a while back. Where are they? I've been waiting for them. I love you. Oh gosh, now we're gonna have an IDS iBIONICLE fanfic. Please no. Please no. Yeah. I'm so glad I found the how. I can totally use this for pics and stuff. Oh crap, I finally used the beach on my island for something. Yeah. IDS, wait, I need to rip the video MP3s first. Yeah. I have to go see. Oh, farewell, Sabin AV. It's been great to have you here. Emojis, what a day we live in. Oh, yes. Oh, goodbye, Imruki Toe of Fire. Have an excellent, whatever, morning, evening, taco. Anyways, have you seen the iBIONICLE fan film iBIONICLE Ignition, Islands of Doom? Maybe. I don't remember. Do you have a Twitter account? Yes, I do. It's iBIONICLE. Because, you know, the website iBIONICLE, like the iEncyclopedia, bionicle.com, they have a Twitter account, and they took iBIONICLE. Jerks. Borok, IDK, how to spell that. Oh, I have done a Borok mock. It's in my basement right now. Hopi, how? Thank you, I'm terrible at remembering. How are you? Cybug2, hey Cybug2, I think you're new here tonight. Welcome, Cybug2, glad to see that you've joined us. I am, oh gosh, I've been live streaming for 2 hours. I am coming to a desire to close this live stream soon, but it has been quite the joy. But since considering that you, my good Cybug2, have entered the live stream, I suppose I will stay just a little while longer. IDS iBIONICLE fanfic, there you go, there it is. He predicted it. It's epicness. Typed it faster. Give the Pomatoran, please? IDS? Oh yeah. Will you be doing anything else with Bionicles? I don't know. I straight up don't know. I don't know. Probably not, but I don't know. Probably the worst thing about taking pics on the beach with like Bionicle sets in pieces would having the waves sweep up your pieces and drag them into the ocean. Don't even make that a possibility that we can think about. That's a terrible thought. Onapex and Pals fanfic. Okay, Utomura, okay. What is a skeleton's favorite instrument? The trombone. Oh, it hurts. Wow. Good one, Susie to 82 Karma. Good one. Good one. Hey, I'm caught up with all the comments. Cool. Susie, how do you go into the phantom trash? It wasn't that humorous. Oh my gosh, Karma, why? Oni strokes the compliment drone. Oh my gosh. They don't have lungs, you dolt. Give me your lungs. Give me your lungs. Anybody remember that? I feel like if you wanted, you could do mocks, but if not, then feel free to try other things. I suppose, Ketro, I suppose. So many options. Time to spam it. Kemsal, no, why? Why no? Hail Denmark. Yeah, hail Denmark. Legos were originated there anyways. Feed me. These puns are selling chills down my spine. Susie, why? Both of my arms are guns. Oh man. Oh man. I loved Joller. Joller was one of my favorites. Both of my arms are guns. Lungs. Did someone say lungs? Give me your lungs. Oh, gravity hurts. Glad to see you get the reference. Okay. Here I am grilling you with the music questions. What bands do you listen to? Red, Skillet, Lecrae, Righteous Vendetta, Cannon, Jeremy Camp, Aaron Schust, Bebo Norman, your mother. Just to name a few. Both of my arms are guns. A guy walks into a bar. Ouch. 'Tis a flesh wound. This is a hold-up. This is a hold-up. What are you holding up? Caught up. Nope. Yes, I am too caught up. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. Hey, the Golden Nun Productions. Glad to see that you could join us in this late-night live stream. Dead Kennedys? What? You'd better say Muse, son. I don't like Muse. Please don't hit me. I will rule the world with a skeleton of punishments. Joller, oh my gosh, you remember? Yes, Takuta Nuva, I remember Joller. Good times. He was hilarious. Best part is his videos were so just low quality, but at the same time they were so great. My arms are guns. Feet are guns instead. Mock showcase vids need to time their picks with music. I agree. Off topic, but I felt like sharing it. Yeah, it is a little annoying when they just decide, yeah, sure, let's just Kearns to the next one. Did you get my joke? He walked into a wall. But yeah, I got it, Cybug. I got it. JFK blown away. Okay. You'll not see another day. I'm so sorry. It's okay. Mate, I'll wreck you with ramen. What? What do you think about Cryo Shell music from Bionicle? I think I enjoyed it, and also they're coming back again for Generation 2. Super exciting. I'm a foreign Malaysia. Could you make some stop motions when you have some time? No. I just uploaded a video explaining that. No. I mean, literally, like 2 hours ago, I uploaded a video on my channel. It explains it. True the brother, yay! Susie, stop, you're tickling my funny bone. Ha 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 ha. Need to film spilling ramen on some box. Toamira, you're a genius. I would watch that. Even if it was like a Vine clip where it's just like you see a Bionicle and then there's some ramen and just dump it on him and then just like going all how to basic on it, that would be hilarious. I feel like that ramen thing was a filthy Frank deal. Yes. Lightsaber eye surgery. I was the first person to see that vid. Oh yeah, good times. Well, I live in the UK, so it's 9:45. 9, where are you? 9:45. I can read. I want to do animations, but my inability to create a story from them and procrastination murders it. Megalovania begins when you want to have a fun time. Oh look, hole in the ground. It's dark. This has been Minecraft in a nutshell. Susie and I will come up with original ideas, man. I live in Oz. Oh. Hey, Potato 336. Welcome to the live stream. Well then, I suppose at 3 o'clock, in 10 minutes. 3 o'clock my time. In 10 minutes, I'll close it up. 'Cause I'm starting to get a little bit tired. And although I don't have to do anything tomorrow technically, I do still have to work on a lot of homework. Joller sits there without any arms and legs. It's just a flesh wound. I've had worse. Where's the pun in that? How is your Twitter account written? I can't find it. iBIONICLE. Almost 2 o'clock in LA. Lovely. Puns, no. Out of every Bionicle set in Gen 1 and Gen 2, what would you consider the absolute worst? It would have to be, one of the Anika. I don't know which one though. Probably Kongu Anika. I did not like Kongu Anika. Also, Vampira. I wasn't a huge fan of Vampira either. Unleash the Monty Python jokes. Oh dear, here we go. I'm building a Bionicle mock at 2 a.m. What is your favorite Bionicle set? Oh, that's like asking what is your favorite food. It's like, I like all food. I like to eat food. Food is great. I don't really care what food it is. It's in front of me. I'm gonna eat it. There's a Bionicle in front of me. I'm gonna eat it. So, I have no idea. I mean, Lua has been my favorite character throughout the series, and still is, so I guess the answer would be Lua, but as for, like, if he's the favorite set, I mean, like, he's my favorite design, but I don't know if he's my favorite, like, set. I have no idea. Anyways. I keep on freezing. Oh, it means you have bad bandwidth. Sorry, bro. I've begun to think of more puns. Oh no, Susie, why? I like Vampira and Kongo and Ike a lot. I'm sorry, Ketro. Nope. Say I like cops without touching your lips. Oh, you're so funny, Toamira. You're so funny. Are you suggesting coconuts migrate? I liked Kongu, but I did not like Vampira. Gallops while using coconuts for galloping noises. Also felt like sharing it. I did KY. Someone at TTV says blue axle pins and red pins is like a con. I'm not the only one who thinks it's just a kind of dumb con, right? I don't know. I mean, why don't they all just be black and gray like they used to? I mean, what, is blue really that much cheaper? And red really that much cheaper? I doubt it is. In fact, they're more vibrant colors. It wouldn't make any sense. Anyways, Skarscan. Good night, my good sir. Good night. Glad to see that you joined us this night. Could you check out my self-mock? I would like to know your opinion about it. I've gotten a lot of requests this live stream on checking stuff out. Send a pic to my Google Plus, and I'll check it out. Because people totally use Google Plus. Say, my name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. Wait, is an airspeed velocity of a swallow. Nope, it burns. Would you ever voice one of my vids? Would you ever voice in one of my vids if I were to ever ask? That depends. I mean, I'm not much of, I don't really voice act much anymore. So probably no. And you gained a sub. What that makes underburned. Yes, of course. Subscribe and comment to your mother. Okay. Sunburned is you don't have to. No, I wouldn't. Black and gray were better. Yes, thank you. Someone agrees. It was supposed to help children find different parts. I'm sorry. Grow up. Find it yourself. Duh. Gets kicked in the nuts to the moon. That's gotta suck. I feel like a door-to-door salesman telling people to listen to Muse. How about you make a mock review of your mocks? Place crawling in my skin. Oh my goodness. Y'all are strange. Make mock reviews of my mocks. I mean, I don't really mock that much anymore. I don't have time to mock. Would you consider live skits again? Devin Bell. I think you're new here. Welcome to the sanctuary. Welcome to the late night stream. You're here at like 4 minutes remaining. Would I ever consider live skits again? Yeah, maybe. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Ha ha ha. These worlds, that world, you're here. Confused about it. The fact that you know what that says something. And yes, I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what pie flavor? What flavor? Pie flavor. The Golden One Productions. You've seen my cover of that, I take it. It's good to see you again. It's very good to see you again. Yes. Bilbo wakes up to see Tesco outside, and there was an unexpected item in the baggings area. Oh my gosh. Do you watch H3? No, I do not. Don't eat Legos. That's good advice. I listen to a lot. We've entered the randomness stage at 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all are insane. This bomb is armed. This bomb is mobile. This bomb is your mom. Got him. Roasted. These nuts. Legit question. How do you want the new Bionicle story to go? Without Bionicle children. Have you seen the introduction to the Bionicle graphic novel? Bionicles can have kids now. That's going to change everything. And all of the, all the Matoran are generic. I don't like that. As far as where it actually should go, I honestly, the story's pretty simple. Defeat Makuta. And however it gets there, as long as it doesn't suck, I don't really care. It's more about the world that I like. And it will end the chat. Wait, don't eat Legos. Oh. You lost subs when you went inactive. And then the Fine Bros went and announced React World. Somebody please explain. If there was a Bionicle you could eat, who would it be? There are so many ways to answer that question, most of them being really interesting in a not good way, so I'm going to skip that question. I walked in a room right now. I gotta go for 30 seconds. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. How will they have babies? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. So Bionicles can have babies now? They have reproductive. Yeah, just stop there, milk product. Just stop there. Just stop there. Yeah, but it's weird. Well then, it's official. It's 3 o'clock, and so I am going to kill the stream, as Dragon XL has stated. So, I thank you all for enjoying your time watching this stream. It was an absolute fun boozlement in Bionicle Intercourse. As I'm sitting there trying to say goodbye, I see Bionicle Intercourse confirmed. Alright. Well, I thank you all very much for joining me in this live stream late at night. Thank you all for coming. It was a great time for seeing you here, and it was also a great time enjoying the people that were here previously. So, by golly, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your days / nights / whatever you're heading into after watching this stream. And as of now, I am going to leave. So, bye-bye.